Hello, it's 8:17 a.m. on August the 11th of 2021. You see the title of this video. This is a very serious video, you all. I'm not playing games. I'm not playing. This is very, very serious what's going on in this world. The fallen angels, they're not up there in those UFO ships that I show pictures of. They're not up there in those. They're not the stars in the sky. The fallen angels are immortal. And in case you didn't know what immortal means, let's flip this around. Immortal. Come on, you better focus this for me. Okay? Immortal. Living forever, never dying or decaying. An immortal being. They live forever. They never die. All they do is take on human bodies, human forms. They're not up there in the spaceships. They're here on this earth, and they have been for thousands and thousands of years. They just keep repeating their cycle over and over and over. These fallen angels. I don't know how else to get this message out there. You talk about aliens, you talk about demons being up in the sky, but you don't put the pieces of the puzzle together when you say fallen angels. Fallen angels are immortal. They're on this earth. They have been on this earth. The evil that has taken place, that's why they're fallen. Okay, they engaged in the evil upon the earth. That's why they're fallen angels. They were cast out. And you know what? They're here. With that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. A lot is happening. I know you all can feel it. A lot is happening in this world globally. Globally. A whole lot happening. And it's these fallen angels, these demonic beings, these reptilians, okay? If you think about all the way back to the beginning of Genesis, when it talks about the serpent, the walking serpent, it was subtle, and it deceived, okay? It deceived Eve. It deceived Adam and Eve. It said, "Oh, you won't surely die." Well, because it never dies. It never dies either. And it's a reptile, reptilians. That's where these aliens come into play. That's where these races of beings come into play. They're immortal, okay? And they don't like human beings. They don't like the race of humans. They don't like the race of humans. It doesn't matter where you come from, what your belief system is. They can exist without you because they're immortal. Okay? They're immortal. They don't have a soul. Okay? These beings don't have a soul within them. They're soulless. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. There's no devil and there is no God. That is the mythology that is out there. They want you to believe in there, but there is a God. There is a God in heaven. Okay? There are angels. Okay? They're immortal too. There's benevolent angels. There's good angels. Okay? Interdimensional beings, spiritual beings. There are angels, okay, that are good. And then there are bad angels that fell to this earth, that are on this earth. And they're interdimensional. If they want to come and go as they please, that's what they do. An immortal doesn't need a spaceship up in the sky, okay? They're not up there in those spaceships. And the stars in the sky twinkling, they're not the fallen angels and they're not the demons. They're on the earth, and they have been for years and years and years and years. creating crimes against humanity. Their crimes have literally piled up so high. Okay, and it's not ending yet. It's not ending yet. The battle's not over. It's not over, you all. Look at this. Fallen angels. You can look at this. Let's see what kind of images they got for a fallen angel. Well, they just got these make-believes. And some of these angels, you say, well, these angels have wings. Do these angels have wings? Do angels really have wings? Or they just want us to think that angels have wings? Because when you think about the creation story, let us make man in our own image. Well, we weren't made with wings, were we? Were we made with wings? Because if you're making somebody in your image and you're replicating it, there should be wings. Just like the angels that we've been told they got wings. Now, it's nice to, see beings with wings and stuff like that. Hello, Apple Brooks. But that just now popped in my mind. These wings, these fallen angels with wings. And I'm going to say this. Whenever I've heard accounts of people seeing angels, angelic beings, they're big beings of light with big flowing robes, with great big golden sashes on them, and they're radiant. They're very radiant, but they never say anything about them having wings. Okay, they don't say nothing about wings on these angelic beings. Now, there's this one person I know personally. They're a seer. They can see into the spiritual realm. They have visions and stuff. And there are people who have that gift. They looked out their door. They looked down the street. And as far as their eye could see, they seen an army of angelic beings, shoulder to shoulder, in flowing white gowns, big golden sash, shoulder to shoulder. There was no space in between them, all the way down the road. They could not see where the end was. There was hundreds and hundreds of them. Okay? There was no mention of wings. And when people see the angels show up in the hospitals, they see something like that too. And they can walk through the walls. There's nothing about wings. And I'm wondering if this has been created to throw us off. Because if you have let us make man in our own image, we don't got no wings on us. Okay, we don't. Although there are symbols in the Bible about wings. Cover me with your, something like that. I can't even quote them right now. And I'm not one for giving exact scripture things. To me, that's irrelevant. If I can't post where a certain scripture is, name the chapter and whatever, then you're not going to listen to me. So be it. Don't listen to me. You know what? Don't listen to me if you don't want me to, if you don't like it that I can't do that, don't listen to me. But I'm telling you what, the ships in the sky that I took pictures of, they're not fallen angels. And they're not demons. They're not demons. Because fallen angels are immortal. And they live forever and ever. They never die. It's like the Nephilim, like all of that. And you have like this Thoth. You have Zeus. You have the Greek stories of these Greek gods and stuff. They never die. They never die. I don't know if we've been told the whole story. Well, I don't think we've been told the whole story, you all. I can't find what I'm looking for at this moment because I'm getting myself distracted, but I just want to say that. What if the angels don't have wings? What if they look like you and us, but they're much larger and much more powerful? What if they are? What if they are? And what if, look, are demons really fallen angels? See these people and see, look at that. There's a lot going on, you all, and I shared a post, and I woke up at midnight. It's like I woke up at 11:55, right before midnight last night, and this phrase was in my mind. What was that phrase? Don't shield me from the truth by telling me lies. Don't do that, because I don't want somebody to tell me lies. I don't want somebody to tell me lies just to do it, because they think I'm not brave enough, I'm not strong enough for the truth. Okay, I've got to be strong enough. You've got to be strong enough to face the truth. You don't want no lies. You don't want people, it's only for your own good that we don't tell you the truth. I mean, they're not going to come out and say that. Do they think we're stupid? Do they think we're stupid? That we can't see what's going on in this world and has been going on for years and years and years, thousands of years. We're not stupid. We're not. We're fully capable of seeing right through the lies and the deception that's taking place on this earth by these immortal beings that keep going from body to body to body. Okay, if a third of the angels were cast out, do you think these angels could take on a human form? Do you? Shape-shifting form? And what about the demons? Are they the same? Fallen angels and demons, are they the same? Are they two separate things? What about that upright serpent that walked in the Garden of Eden? So they say. What about that? Did that look human? Was that a human looking one? Or was it not human? All of that, you all. I know I feel like I'm not making much sense right now, and I don't know where I'm going, but that's what came out of me, you all. Fallen angels are immortal beings. Okay, they never die, never ever die, but one day they will die. Okay, they will die. And when you get to the book of Revelation, when it says, "Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, for the devil has come down to you. He is full of fury, for he knows his time is short." Well, he's been on this earth all this time. He's been on this earth when he went before God in the book of Job. Was that before the book of Revelation? Okay, because Revelation's supposed to be a prophetic book. But then Satan was walking the earth. He never died. He didn't die. So you gotta ask yourself about that too. All this stuff that's going on. Yeah, I wanted to show pictures of the ships, but I couldn't find them. I couldn't find the pictures of the ships, you all. There's just way too much going on. Way, way, way too much. I'm not going to look for them. Wait a minute. So much I need to learn. You may want to take notes. I need to learn. Xavier, I need to learn. I need to take notes. I'm a spiritual being inside of this body, and I need to learn. That's what I need to do. I need to learn. I must know something, or I wouldn't have people listening. You know what? It's the spirit within me that is connected. This spirit is an eternal being inside this body. Oh, I need to learn. Yeah, we know you are. You know what? That's it. You're gone. I ain't got time for you. I really don't got time for you. No. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. I don't. The fallen angels, these demonic beings, these reptilians, whatever you want to call them, they are running the show. They're running the show. And they can take on human form anytime they like. They can take possession. These spirits can take possessions of bodies. Okay? It's like we're in this body. when this body dies, our spirit goes on, okay? And then if you think about reincarnation, your spirit comes back and reincarnates into another body. I will tell you, I am a very, very, very old soul. I've always felt like a very, very, very old soul. Now, how can that be? Is it because this spirit has been in many bodies? Is it that? Okay, if you think about that, reincarnation, or then you think about John the Baptist with the spirit of Elijah or something, and then you have in the book of Revelation, Elijah comes back in the spirit of Elijah in one of the two witnesses. How does that come about? Is it the spirit that gets inside the bodies? It takes over the bodies? Is that what it is? Okay, there's so much more to this than people may think. There is. I don't know everything, but I'm not going to come on somebody's YouTube channel and tell them you got so much to learn. I'm not going to do that. Now, you're not going to come on here and tell me that either. Okay, you don't know me. You don't know where I'm coming from. I know a lot of things that I have literally kept silent within me. And then you know what? There's a lot of things that we know that has not been unlocked yet. Has not been unlocked yet. That part of us has not been awakened yet. Okay, we've got a lot of truth within us. Okay, a whole lot of truth. Yeah. So, well, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. There's people who want you to think that everything's okay. It's okay. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's not. It's not going to get better until we reach the other side. Till our mission here on earth is done. Okay? Till our time here is done. Okay? Then we will have ran the race that was set out in front of us. And I'm going to finish my race with boldness. I am. With strength and dignity. And I'm going to try my best to remain humble. Okay? I am. I'm not going to be this. I don't like arrogance. I cannot stand an arrogant person. I can't. Who thinks they know more than anybody. And who thinks the average person, just because they don't have the knowledge that they have, is beneath them. That's a sign of your ego taking over your body. That's what that is. Okay, it is. We don't got room for arrogance. The world is turned upside down. The world is a mess. Okay, and we got these immortal beings on this earth who never die and never left this earth. They're here. Well, that's right. We are immortal souls within this body. That's a very good point, because that's what I said. I'm an old soul. You got the good and the bad. You may say it's not that simple. Well, when it gets right down to it, you got the good and the bad. You got somebody don't like humanity, don't like certain spiritual parts of humanity. Now, if you want to be evil and demonic, well, the force that is running the show on this earth during cycles like this, that is that force. It wipes out civilizations. It wipes them completely out. And then they start over. It's like those Georgia Guidestones. They wipe it completely out because they just want to keep playing this game over and over and over. I'm tired of playing it. If I indeed am coming back in this body, in a body, if I am reincarnated in a body over and over and over again, I'm getting pretty tired of it. And that's why I'm here. I'm going to put a stop to this body being, this spirit reincarnating into another body. If I was to believe in reincarnation like that, and there is something to it, you all. It's like when you meet somebody you've never saw your whole entire life, but automatically, boom, there is a spiritual connection with them. And you feel within your being, you've known them all your life. How can that be? How can that be? Even take Jesus, when before he was born, he was in the body, the baby, and then you have whoever it was it John the Baptist? One of them, somebody else was pregnant at the same time, and the spirit in the one body, the baby in the one body, leaped for joy when the other baby in the other body got near it. Leaped for joy. because that baby knew that baby. It didn't even see them. It felt the spiritual connection. All of that. All of it. There's much more going on than what meets the eye. And there are those who cannot see, who will not see, who are not meant to see. And there are those who will make fun of people. That's a given. Go ahead. Go ahead and make fun. Yeah. Have your time downplaying everything, laughing at people. You go ahead. Now's your time. Go ahead. You go ahead and have your time. You sitting here, you want to make fun of people who are raising awareness. Okay, because people like that, their time is also written down. Their time is written down also. There is no more, okay, in that physical body that you're occupying on this earth. You don't got no more time. When your time's up, it's up, okay? Then you got to go take another body if you believe in the reincarnation. If you're a old demonic soul in the body that you're in, guess what? Your body that you're in, you know it, it's not going to live forever either. So you got to exit that body. That's what you got to do. You got to exit the body. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you all. Yeah, this is not a game at all. The fallen angels aren't up there in the ships in the sky or in the stars and stuff. They're not. They're on the earth, walking around, doing whatever they're doing for a time and season. For a time and season. They are. Yes, good morning. I would encourage you to prepare. I really would. Because great events are getting ready to unfold. And if you read up on anything and if you are awake, you know what type of events I'm talking about. Great events are getting ready to unfold. And you've got to be strong inside here. I've said this for several years now. You've got to strengthen this inner person within you. You've got to strengthen yourself on the inside. You got to be strong enough to face what's coming spiritually. You do. And you've got the strength. You've got all the strength you need on the inside of you to do it. I'm going to go. I don't want to be on here any longer. I'm done talking. I'm done talking, you all. I am upset about what's happening on the earth. And as I look back at history and I see cycles that are similar, it makes me more upset. It really does. Because then I realize in this human form that it's cycles that keep repeating over and over. And it's not nice. It's not nice at all. I don't like being played. I don't. I don't like seeing done what's being done to humanity. I saw this video by this native Indian, native elder. He said he sees exactly what's going on. It's the big GENOCI, you know what, because when Columbus came, the Europeans came, they numbered 60 million. Then they came down to 800,000 people. That's what happened to his species, his race. Just like that. And they said, enjoy the time you've got. Live life to your fullest. Live life to your fullest. Prepare. And it is true. This is what's happening. Same cycle. Over again. I'm going to go, you all. Yeah, give this video a thumbs up. But I just want you to know the fallen angels are immortal. They are. They're on this earth. There's demonic beings on this earth, and they can possess people's bodies, demonic spirits. Okay? Just like this spirit, like when you die, people feel they can literally see themselves, their spirit leaving their bodies. Okay? That's all you got to figure out. All you just visualize that. People seeing their spirits leaving their bodies, hovering over their bodies in their near-death experiences. That in itself should tell you that this body is just a vessel that your spirit occupies. Okay, your spirit occupies. And if my spirit can occupy this body, these demonic spirits, they also can occupy bodies. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you.